from Boys and Girls Hairstyles. Today I have Makai with me. We are going to cut his hair with a number 3 on the sides. Then I'll blend the sides. He wants to keep this top long, so we're just going to leave that. So what I'm going to do is just start with the number 3 here. Come up on the sides. I'm going to come to about here until I start to blend the sides, and then if I need to go up a little more I can, but that's about where I want it to start blending. So we will just go to that point. And again, this is a number 3. And I'm going up, you know, pretty high up here. Not the top of his head, but pretty high up. I always like to move the ear to get behind the ear. Okay, so, sorry.
Okay.
So you can see it's about here that I've gone with the number 3, okay? Now I'm just going to spray his hair down. I have my Saki shears, which I absolutely love, by the way. I'm going to start in his crown area. He wants this to stay long, so I'm barely going to just trim this a little bit. Okay, now I'm just going to follow straight up, which means start in the middle, then go to the right, then to the left, come up a little bit further, middle, right, and left. And I just do that all the way up. And then to double check it, I will show you what I'm going to do. We're going to style this kind of like not a total comb over, but he is going to comb it to the side. So okay. Now, so I went forward with it. Now what you do is you come this way. Okay, this is how you double check it and make sure everything lines up so it's even. Okay. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to blend these sides. And I love my comb that has the teeth that's super close together. So much easier to blend. So much easier. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of push that aside, because that's what he wants to go over. And then this, okay, here, I'm going to show you this. Okay, I'm going to go in with my comb, kind of pull out a tiny bit. If you go in like too far this way, you're going to have a big piece taken out. So you want to make sure that you hold it out, you know, far enough that it will not make a big dent into the hair. Okay, now come back and do this back area. And I'm going, you know, back and forth this way. Sometimes on the sides, people like to come up this way. And that's fine, you can. I just like this, it seems a little faster to me. And obviously in hairstyling, fast is good. Okay, now I'm going to come around here and double check. I can see that this is so full with all of his hair. So before I blend some more, because I'm going to need to blend that, but I'm going to take my texturizing shears. And a good way to blend without taking length is to take these texturizing shears and just come through this. Just so it blends better, so it's not such a line. Then you just kind of comb that out. You can see how that's blending a little better already. Again, I'm just going to kind of come down through here. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to turn into the mirror again. I've got to check this part out. Okay, so you can see there's just that issue right there. So I'm going to take this corner off. See that corner from this end to this? I'm just going to take this corner off. To help blend that a little better. Okay, now that's going to need, I'm just going to blend this a tiny bit more in on this corner. Just a little bit, so that means I'm not taking my comb in too far. But this top area with this hair, I'm going to just bring that in to take that top, to blend that a little bit better. Okay, all right, now I'm going to take and come by his ear, go around his ear. And I always like to bend the ear down. And then come behind. You can almost like carve that out. Okay. Can you see right here? Sorry, I don't want the back. Okay. I'm just coming in that middle here. And go to the side. And I'm just taking this up on an angle. Go around his ear. Okay, and then I'm just going straight. Then you always want to make sure, you know, in front, if they're even. And now I'm going to take, this is from Sexy Hair. This is called Hard Up. It's a blue gel. It obviously doesn't stay blue, but I'm just going to stick this in his hair here. And then he wants this to kind of come up a little and just comb over. Okay, so there is Makai's haircut, and it'll be fun. We're going to do a video on Makai. We are going to color his hair, so hopefully we'll see you then. Thanks so much. I'm Rodonna from Boys and Girls Hairstyles. I have Makai with me, and he wants to do the top of his head, so all this area a bright blue. So first off, what you need to do is you need a bleach, okay? You have to bleach it out first. So I'm going to take a scoop of Goldwell of my bleach, and it's a blue bleach, which is awesome because it counteracts gold in with that. Okay, 40 volume. I want to use 40 volume because it lifts at 4 levels. Makai's obviously dark, so you're definitely going to want it 4 levels. The brighter you get your blonde, like the lighter you get your blonde, the better off you're going to get the color to stay and the brightness of it. So where he wants blue, I'm going to try to get this as light as I can, which might take a little bit because he has such dark hair. But that's why we have 40 volume. Okay, so what I'm going to do is dry his hair. You want it totally dry. And he wants to do the full top. So what I'm going to do is just dry this up. He has gel in his hair, so that's helping it stick up. If not, I have a product, it's called Blast, okay? It's a spray adhesive. You can just spray that on it, and that will totally make it just stand up. The reason I want this to stand up is because you're going to want the blonde all the way throughout all of his hair on the top. Okay, perfect. So, oh, dude, you should just leave it like that. Okay, so we have it standing up. Now what I'm going to do, and I have my bleach. It's not too runny and it's not so thick. Okay, so it's just a in-between mixture. You don't want it too thick because it won't process well. You don't want it too thin because then when you put heat on it, then it will run. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to take this brush and start brushing it on here. I'm not going to want to put any, just make sure you get it on this hair. You don't want any over on this short stuff at all, okay? Okay, so just come on this top. And I'm going to come up through this middle. Try to get it as close to the scalp as you can, but not on the scalp. You may buy bleach that goes on the scalp. You can buy that. I don't really love that. I just feel like I have more control with this. So, and that's just a personal preference. So you may do what you would love to do. So I'm just trying not to get that like right on his scalp. Oh, sorry.
You're okay.
There we go. Okay, so then I'm going to make sure in my mirror, you're going to want to make sure that you have a good area that is bleached, not one side that's way down, one that's up. So just make sure you look in your mirror, you see where you're at with the bleach. I'm going to put more bleach there because it's a little bit dark in there. Okay, now this is like the fun part. You just, hang on one second. Just going to make sure there's enough bleach on there. Okay, now I just take my gloves and I'm just going to rub it back and forth because I want to make sure it's through that hair really well. So it's just not on the outside, that it's coated everywhere. I'm just going to pull this up. You can also take a comb through this if you would like. I just like to do it with my fingers. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Makai under heat, okay? I'm going to try 20 minutes first. He might need longer, but I'm just going to try 20 since it's 40 volume. And then we're just going to go from there. So we will do that and then we will get back to you and show you the color. Okay, so just make sure it's even, and we will put him under the dryer, and then... Hi, I'm Donna from Boys and Girls Hairstyles. So we have Makai. We bleached out his hair. You can see. I'll just turn around. Make sure that the hair is dry after you bleach it out, okay? The color that I'm using is called Color Brilliance Neon Brights. This is from Ion. It's CN color is the color of it. So what I'm going to do, on the end of the lid, you just poke it in, then the color comes out. Okay, so I'm just going to put this, you can see how blue it is, so fun. I'm going to put this in my bowl, and just so you know, do not mix this with a peroxide. You're going to want to put this on just straight, without any peroxide. Okay, I might need more, but we're going to use this for now. So you're just going to apply, I'm going to start here in the front, and I'm going to just, ooh, it smells, I like the smell. Okay, I'm going to start here in the front. It looks cool already. Anyway, bring this color all the way around the front. Make sure you get all those little hairs in there. What you're going to want to do is after we put this on, you're going to want to leave it 20 to 40 minutes depending on how bright you want it. So obviously if you want it brighter, leave it on 40 minutes, which I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to do, right, Makai?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're going to leave it on 40 minutes. Okay, so I'm just going to go along this side from where we bleached it here. So what I'm going to do is do the outside of all of this hair, okay? Then I'm going to go through and do sections. And then when it's all done, then I'm just going to comb it through with a comb. Like I said, you could with the bleach. I just don't do that with the bleach, but with this color I will. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. Okay, so I've gone all the way around. Sorry, I got a little bit there. Okay, now I'm going to come through and make sure I get all this really good. Okay, take another little section. I'm doing little sections. Make sure you get it down here at the base of the root. And then when you go back through with the comb, that will really make sure that the whole hair strand gets it. Well, each hair strand. And we get a little more color in this bowl. Okay. Again, I'm bringing this down to the scalp. Okay, now I've gone all the way through. I'm just going to take the rest of my color I have in this bowl. Okay, now I'm going to take a comb, not the skinny, you can do the skinny, but it kind of pulls, so I'm going to do the bigger side, and I'm just going to comb through this. Go from the root up. Okay, now there, you can see, I don't know if you can come close, you can see there's a little bit lighter and a little bit darker. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some of this color into my glove. And I'm just going to put it where I see the lighter pieces a little bit, just so there's more color in there. Okay, now you can put it under heat. If you want to put it under heat, that will, it's not really the processing time, it's going to process no matter what. It's just the intensity of it that you would want. So I will put Makai under heat for 40 minutes. And just make sure you check it every 5 to 10 minutes and see how it's going, see if you need to reapply. You shouldn't need to reapply, but it's good to check it every 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm going to put Makai under heat for 40 minutes, and then we will show you the end results. Thank you. Hi, I'm Rodonna from Boys and Girls Hairstyles. So we have Makai, and here's the blue. I love it. It looks so sweet. Okay, I'm going to turn him around. I love it, love it. Okay, so what I did, I put some gel in this. This is that hard up gel. And then I just I was blow drying it this way, just with my fingers, just blow dry it this way. this way. And then what I did is I just took my fingers through it, just so it gives it that fluffy look that gives it some more texture in there. Anyway, and then he'll just wear it like that. So on this, when it starts to fade out, you can just take that color, just add some more on where you're wanting it, let it stay. Make sure if you don't want glue on your hands to wear gloves when you wash it. I did use gloves and then we took it off, and so it kind of stinks. But anyway, so super fun. I'm glad he let us do it. If you have any questions, let us know. Thank you so much.